Namaste and good day to everyone, and welcome to Architects in the AI Era. And today I have with me, joining me, Surendra Sharma, and we will talk about his journey, his experience with architectural AI, and the evolution actually from web architecture to digital architecture. So, welcome, Surendra,
Thank you for inviting me into your program.
and tell us little about your journey and how you moved into architecture.
So, when I was in college, I have a very tough choice whether I should pick up and go for the mathematics because I was quite interested in mathematics
Mhm.
and then the computer science. But there are circumstances where I have picked the computer science as my major subject, and from there I just started to love with the computer. And I have done the post graduation with computer science, and I was gold medalist and university topper into that. I have studied it into a Nagpur University, Maharashtra. Then I have started my career. During my study time itself, I was doing a part-time job into a one software company. And once I moved out of my education, then I got a direct job because of that experience,
Okay.
the part-time job experience. And from there, I have started as a .NET developer, and slowly then I become a software engineer, SSE. Then I go to the lead architect. Now I'm an associate director here.
And do you remember your first reaction when you got an experience with AI? Because if I still remember my experience, I feel like becoming an inventor. I would say, because usually after working for so many ERP solution, you see something like this of building a something new way to build something. So how was your reaction
Actually,
with
my
AI?
I thought that it was my birthday gift because I
Mm-hmm.
still remember that because my AI journey started from ChatGPT,
Okay.
and ChatGPT was actually interestingly launched at the end of the November. I think it's 30 November 2022, and on the next day my birthday was there.
Oh.
So when I saw that, hey, this is, seems to be nice thing. Now when I started to work with it, and the most common problem, especially with the non-English language countries,
Correct.
is that whenever you have to speak something, when you have to write something, at that time you have to think on it your native language, and then you are in mind you are translating it into a English language. And when I thought that, hey, now I don't need to do lots of English related stuff, I can easily go there into the chat GPT. I can give the topic, it can write it, or I can just say it my
Yeah.
the different words, and I can ask it to make a sentence.
Right.
So writing an email, writing a document, writing a blog article, it was very easy for me when I looked into the AI. So that was the first experience when I started with the chat GPT. Then slowly I moved it and I tried the perplexity because it was free with my mobile provider.
Mm-hmm.
And then slowly I go introduce with the GitHub Copilot, then Cursor, and there are lots of small online tools like napkin.ai
Yeah.
and gamma.ai, and there are lots of other AI tools that are available free of cost, where you can go there on the trial basis, you can just check it. So I was very fascinating, and it's very helpful actually.
Yeah, exactly. Very much. So, is there any favorite tool right now that you are using, or
It's depend.
really you like or loved it?
I will not say I love it, but there are so many tools. I will rephrase it, this sentence or this question, that as per my uses, I
Yeah.
pick and I choose the AI tools. For example, initially I was using the GitHub Copilot
Yeah.
because that was the only available
Yeah.
tool to me. But if I go when I working in the office, yeah, there are only the standard tools that I can refer it. But when I have to do something on my personal laptop,
Mm-hmm.
on the trial basis, I can download anything. For example, I have to work with the anti-gravity just to check how this is
It work.
anti-gravity is working. So I can just go there on my laptop, and I can install it, and I checked it, and it's very good. Then Notebook LLM. So Notebook is very good from the Google provider. I mean, I can just push the hundreds of document, and then it just create the slides or the video for me.
Based on
So
that.
it's very straightforward and easy for me.
Mm-hmm. So I think your favorite tool keeps on vary or
It's changing,
change
yeah, but
based on
yeah,
your
but if you think about the coding
work.
side or for the developer side, Cursor I like the most. I
Yeah,
mean, it's much better than the GitHub Copilot. It's my personal experience and my personal suggestion. Go for the Cursor. It's very good tool.
that you can check.
Yeah.
Yeah. And since you have extensive, I think, amount of experience with this digital solutions and this web architecture, so
Mhm.
I think if I remember my experience with architecture, I think in earlier starting of my days, in older version of ERPs, basically we don't have a web client. So as a workaround, what we actually do, we just create
Mhm.
a .NET application and just get it connected.
Mhm.
A typical three-tier architecture
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
usually follow. And now this web architecture has been evolved to this digital architecture that we see all today. So how was your journey altogether and experience to from this traditional web architecture to this new version of
So
architecture?
yeah, so it's all go as a trend. So if we thought about in my early school days when we first started to introduce with the computer, at that time DOS was
Yeah,
is the thing where you have to go there and you have to just remember some commands and remember
right.
the output of that. So it's completely the CUI based, character user interface based. Then they have introduced the Windows one to us,
Yeah,
that hey, now you don't need to remember the command, you just need a mouse, click on it, and it
just
just go there. So then the Windows applications are there. So even I have started my career with the VB.NET,
okay.
and I have developed a Windows application.
Mm.
But after that, web, when internet prices are very low and people are started that hey, the Windows application is limited to a very few group of people. But if you want to reach out to the thousands or to the entire world, then web development is the one that you have to do. So
Mm.
then we started to introduce to develop a website into, then we have developed a ASP.NET based website.
Yeah, correct.
And then after that, nowadays people are moving to the app side because of the mobile. At that time mobile was the Nokia based mobile, which
Yeah,
are where you cannot develop the
develop web,
good
web interface.
apps
Mm.
there. So now the moment when Steve Jobs introduced the iPhone, so from there people have started and pick up the mobile, and then the mobile development applications are
Started.
come into the picture, and that was the trend. And nowadays if I see the trend, it's AI based. So
Yeah.
people are going there and they are introducing lots of AI tools. So it's like trend, where whatever is trend in the outside world, that's what you have to pick it there, and that's what you can earn, and you can develop a lots of thing and earn a good amount of money.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, that's completely true. And is there any interesting story that you really felt like that AI has really, I mean, helped this digital experience or in your
Yeah,
work?
actually a lot. I mean, uh, see, as a I'm a developer. So two things that developer don't like in their day-to-day work is the one is the documentation, and another is the unit test case writing. They love to write the code, but they just hate the documentation. And whenever, let's suppose, you started were interacting with your business team or with the stakeholder, they are just provide you the couple of documents,
Yeah,
and you have to read it. Now reading those documents is always a boring thing, you can say, but
completely.
you need a context, otherwise how will you develop it?
Right.
So then instead of writing 200 lines of the 200 pages of the document, then you take the help from the AI tools, and you will say that okay, summarize me this document, give me the some key points of this document, or create a some diagram of this, or create a flow
Yeah,
of
yeah.
this, so that you can understand that okay, what the context, what the business. And once you understand it, then you started to develop it. So now the summarization of that document, to create a flow of that document,
Right.
AI is very good into that. Similarly, if I have to write a mail, and instead of writing, speaking is more natural to the human being, because when we are a kid, at that time speaking is the first thing that we are
We
learning,
feel
instead
easy
of, yeah, instead of
while
writing.
mm,
So even in nowadays, if I have to type as a mail, I don't use my hands, I use the speaking. So there are the some tools are there, or even in Microsoft Windows operating system, they have provided this feature that you can just dictate it, it will write it the entire document for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I just dictate it and then ask the co-pilot or my AI agent that, hey, rephrase this entire thing into a short or long mail. So it will write it for me. So it will save a lot of amount of my time. So my day to day activity, whenever I have to interact with my email, I just use it. Sometimes when I go to the vacations and when I come back, I just found out tons of emails.
Yeah.
Now it's very difficult to read all those emails, so I just use my co-pilot and I say that, okay, just summarize all the emails to me. So it just do it for me. Sometimes I have to create a research document
Yeah.
for some report. So at that time, perplexity and these kind of AI tools are very easy. And nowadays, even I don't know the Python. I don't know the front end tools.
The
I'm
language.
good in C sharp, but I don't know the front end technologies, how to write. I understand their terminologies and what's inside is there, why to use it, but I don't know how to write the code inside it. I can learn it within
Yeah.
a week, but instead of that, nowadays I'm just instructing it. So you can say I'm a navigator and my GitHub Copilot is the actual pilot where I'm instructing it that go there, go there, go there, and just
It's just
follow my instruction.
executing
So
it.
it's very easy for me to complete the work within a short amount of time.
That's right. And I think one interesting question in this series is all about architects. So, what
Mhm.
is your view how the role of an architect is evolving, especially because of this AI?
So within nowadays in the AI terms, those people who have a good sense of the business, good sense of technology, if you are combining these two skills, then you can go, I mean, in your career you are going to be surely successful. Because once you got the context, when you get the business idea, or once you understand that particular business or that particular domain, maybe it's a banking domain or maybe digital. So once you know that, okay, what is there, what are the different terms, what is the process through which you are come out the entire product, now your only job is to accelerate that flow. So you can accelerate that flow by using the AI tools. You can ask them that, okay, first you have to create. So for example, in digital lines, generally what we are thinking is that, okay, first you got the RFP from the client.
Yeah.
So this RFP, once you got it, then you are trying to create a proposal against it. Now to create that proposal, you need to know that what generally you have to put it into the proposal. So for
Right.
example, generally we are putting the what's the in scope is there into for this proposal, what's the out scope, what's your assumption, what the technical solution you are
Yeah.
providing it, how many people you need it for completing it, what is the overall estimation that you need it. So generally we are putting all these one into the response of this RFP. So then this RFP goes to the client side if they really like it. So they generally nowadays for any client, for any business, not only for the software, but in even if you go to the outside world, even if you take it to your home, or if you are doing some
Yeah.
construction work as well in your home, two things are always important for any person. One is the time, another is the cost. So how we can reduce the cost, but at the same time how we can reduce the time as well,
Yes.
the delivery time. So if you can work on these two key component on any project, then it will be good for any client.
Of
Generally
course.
it will be in your favor. So for example, now you are submitting your proposal and then client really like it, then it will, they are awarding this project to you.
Yeah.
So then your again project journey started. You have to create a business requirement document. Then based on this business requirement document, you have to create the technical design or the technical solution document. And after that, that is going to be taken by your project manager. They will create the different user stories and
Yeah.
set up the board, and
Complete
then
journey.
development journey is going to be started. So the entire SDLC life cycle,
Yeah.
that you can driven it through the AI. So
Great.
for every phase of the of your software development, that phase can, you can pick some tools. For example, for requirement, you can have some choice of tool. For the analysis, you have another the set of tools. For the development, you can use some cursor or GitHub Copilot. For testing, another AI tool. So identify this tool. Once you are good with these tools, then it will be good for you to accelerate this entire process, where you are decreasing the costing and the timing for your client. Second thing, if it's a new project, it's very easy for you to use the AI tool because there is nothing right now.
Yeah, it's
But if it's a old project or legacy project,
yeah.
and within that now you have to apply the AI tool, that is very risky. So because there is already a functionality that is running on the production environment, and within that, now if you are trying to use the tool related with the AI, and then based on its suggestion you are going there, then it's very risky. So if it's a greenfield project, new project, very easily you can use the AI tools. But it's a brownfield project
Yeah.
or some old project, existing setup is already there, something is already on the production, it's very risky to use the AI tools blindly there. Don't follow the what AI is suggesting you. You should pick the AI tools for some small problems there. Don't go for the much bigger problem that hey, create this entire project. No, that's
For
not the right tool. You have to divide the entire problem into smaller pieces. Give that smaller pieces to your AI tool. That will be more helpful in
So
a
you mean
long
to say
run.
breaking the problem into smaller, then
That smaller
using
problem should
AI
give it to the AI.
and picking the right AI tool to make it more smartly. I mean,
Yeah,
working smartly
yeah, and
and
one
make that balance between this time
yeah,
and the cost.
yes, and one more thing that in our nowadays, when we go, let's suppose if you got some opportunity from some client
Yeah.
or maybe from some another teams, and where they want to and you have the idea that how to execute it. So that idea, for that idea you can convert it into a MVP tool or the MVP demo that
Right.
you can suddenly do it with the AI tool within few hours or within 1 or 2 days only.
Correct.
And one more interesting thing that I generally experience it in few projects, that in earlier days we need a big team, but nowadays, because of the AI,
Yeah.
no, you don't need the big team. You don't need the many people. A small team, I mean, even a 1 or 2 people of team is fine to develop that entire product. So you don't need a big team. A small team is good enough to complete the entire project, because coding is altogether you are going to rely on your AI tools nowadays for the new project only, not for
Mm.
the old project.
Yeah. So I mean, right tool and with the right people.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Of course.
And what advice you would like to give to all those architects who have worked on this web architecture and now they are working on transforming their skills in order to move to this new digital solution?
See, don't resist the AI. I mean, I saw that many people who are opposing the AI. So don't uh, resist the AI. You should actually accept it. For example, I always think that AI is like it's like a lion. If you are trying to push it, if you are trying to resist it, it's going to eat you. It's going to eat your job maybe.
Yeah.
But if you learn it, if you accept it, ride on it and become a king of the jungle. And one more thing, I encourage everybody because in past it's very hard to learn the new
Yeah.
subject or to new topic, because we have limited
Yeah.
ways.
Correct.
For example, you have to read the books, you have to go to the Googles and read the tons of the blog article. But now you have the AI tutor. You can use the AI as your tutor or a teacher, and ask it that hey, how to do this one. Ask the question, do the conversation with your AI tools, and then it will help it will be help you to learn a new topics, some new ideas. You can get it. Ask him to explain the complex topics into maybe a 10-year-old kid. So the way it's going to explain you, the way it's going to give you the example, it's very easy for you to understand any complex topic. Because the software engineering field and medical field, these two fields are it's so vast.
Yeah.
There are so many things that you have to learn every day. In every project you have to learn something new, some new topic, new domain. So you have to always be in the constant student mode or learning mode. So for that, this AI is very good to explain you, because you cannot hire the external tutor every time.
Yeah.
You cannot go to your senior every time. You cannot buy or purchase a books every time. So go for the AI, make it as a tutor. Your life become very easy.
So take the control and be the king, as per you.
Yeah, 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 of course AI will be very helpful in that case.
Yeah. So that's great. I mean, thank you for, giving so much insight and sharing your experience with everyone actually. So thank you all for watching. And if you like conversation like this, then do consider subscribing to my channel for more AI conversation like this. So we'll be with a different people and a different perspective. So I will see you in my next conversation.